Think about for a moment relationships in your life. Relationships in your life where you don't necessarily feel free to say the things, or you don't feel free to be who you are in your totality and be loved, be accepted. And I know that many of us are having that experience or have had that experience where we show up as who we are in our sexuality and our gender expression, in our enthusiasm and the loudness of our voices, in the quietness and the introvertedness. There are ways that you are naturally that haven't been accepted. And I want to acknowledge that. I want to acknowledge that. And I want to acknowledge that there are likely people in your families, people in your household, in your workplace, where you don't feel like you have the full permission to be who you are. And I want to challenge that notion, not from changing them or changing their ideas of what is good and true and acceptable, but I want to change the notion that your sense of belonging and acceptance depends on them. What if it didn't? What if you courageously showing up in all of your places, all of your relationships, all the moments you have in the world to interact with it? What if you had the courage to show up exactly as you are, fully, wholly, and know that your belonging has already happened, that you belong to yourself, and that people around you, circumstances around you, workplaces around you, get to just deal with that. That you are not dependent on whether or not somebody thinks you're good or whole or okay. This is one of the great gifts of walking a spiritual life, is the freedom that comes from understanding yourself as whole and perfect. The freedom that comes from understanding your true whole nature and living as that out in the world unapologetically.